Welcome to the video on using pricing levels. During this video, we'll take a look at creating new pricing levels, specifying a pricing level on a customer, and specifying the pricing level on the estimate or order for a single one-time use. Pricing levels are basically, if you want to think of them in this terms, it's just a level of pricing that will affect the overall calculations of your products or services. So let's say, for instance, if we have a product that's a fixed price. Maybe it's shipping, and that's a flat rate of $20 no matter what size or what have you. Maybe you just have one group of customers that either receive a special discount, so that maybe they, on every single thing they buy from you, they get a 10% discount, or in some cases you may find that certain groups of customers you want to charge additional to, perhaps 105% of whatever your normal pricing would be. This is where pricing levels come in, and we'll take a look at how to create those in the system. There's a couple different ways. You can either create them directly in Pricing Setup or directly in the order, estimate, or customer record that you're dealing with. We'll first start taking a look at creating them inside of Pricing Setup. So I'll open Control here, and on the home screen we'll click on Setup at the top, and we'll come down to Pricing Setup. In the leftmost column, I'll come down and click on Pricing Levels. We'll see here I have three levels already created: 105%, 110%, 115%. Let's suppose I wanted to create a new one of possibly 90%, so that no matter what I sell to a particular group of customers or on an order or what have you, that they always get a reduction down to 90% of whatever the standard charge would be. To create that new level, I'll click on Action and New. Give it any name you like. In this case, I'll type in 90% level. Under the level section, type in the percentage that you would like. In this case, it's 90, and tab out of the field. Once you're done, click the Save button on the right. We'll see now that I have a new 90% level added. I now have this available for use. So let's take a look at how to actually use that. Two different methods. Either I could use those, and we'll flip back over to the PowerPoint. Could use them either on the customer, which would mean that any time that a particular customer is selected during order entry or estimate entry, they're automatically going to be set to that pricing level that you've defaulted it to. If it's 115%, then they would be charged 115% of whatever your standard pricing is. If it's 90%, so forth, then they would receive a 10% discount on everything. So flipping back over to Control, we'll take a look at how to set that on the company. We'll click on Explore and Explore Companies. We'll open up any company here. Click Edit on the right hand side to edit the company, and then select Pricing Level from the drop down. You'll see here I now have the 90% level that we just created. I'll go ahead and select that and hit Save. Type in your reason, and you're done. And now that's how to actually set a pricing level on the customer record, and this will affect every single estimate or order created from this point. It will default to that pricing level. If I wanted to just edit it on one single estimate or order, let's take a look at those steps, and that would be click on Explore and Explore Orders. And let's just go ahead and open up any old order here. We'll click Edit. And now we'll see the pricing level at the top. Click the drop down, select any level you like. You'll notice the totals have been adjusted based on that level. Click the Save, type in your reason, and hit OK. And that concludes the steps on editing a pricing level for a specific order. The same process can be used on estimates as well. If you find that you want to create a new pricing level on the fly, either within the estimate, order, or customer, simply with the record and edit mode, click the drop down and select New from the list. Type in a name, type in a level percentage, and hit OK. We'll see now that I have the 80% level available to choose from. You can do these same steps whether or not you're in the estimate, order, or customer record. Hit save when you're done. And that completes the steps. And so just to recap here, we've taken a look at how to use pricing levels, why they might be used, how to set them inside of pricing setup as well as within the customer order screens. And this concludes the video on using pricing levels. Thank you.